3 months ago when I watched the trailer, first of all, you made me experience a different kind of emotion. I felt like, watching, I don't know, it's not exaggeration actually. It's like watching Jim Caviezel, from Passion of the Christ.
Wow.
That kind of feels you are given. So what exactly, there are a lot of survival thrillers, there are a lot of survival and rescue thrillers, and recently Malayalam industry has given Manjumal Boys as well. So what exactly made you pick this film, sir? Because in almost all the survival thrillers, it will be like you will be lost somewhere, maybe cheated or something. You will lost somewhere, and finally how you reach your destination or what happens to you is gonna be the simple story actually. So what made you? Because in all survival thrillers, the element is gonna be the same actually. So what is that so different, or what is that what made you actually pick Najib's life to be translated to the silver screen?
So, like you rightly said, survival in itself is a very universal theme. And what appeals to our conscience about survival is because it speaks on the resilience of the human spirit. Whatever circumstances you are faced with, however big the challenges are, how unfavorable the odds are, deep down the human mind has this amazing resilience, this strength to actually be able to overcome all that. So that is a universal theme that in any adaptation, any form, it always appeals to you. You're right. Survival thrillers, survival adventures, survival films will all have a common thread running through them. But this film is not just about survival. It's a very unique, uh, deeply meditative character study as well, because there is this man who's taken from a world full of water. So Najib, before going to the deserts, he was a free-diving sand miner. In the early 90s, people used to dive down into the riverbed and take sand for construction. Now it is banned, it is illegal, you can't do that now. But those days, it was a flourishing industry. So that was his job, that was what he used to do. And people who used to do that job, their days are like 4 to 6 hours, they're underwater. So their world is full of water. And then he lands up where even the air has no moisture. He's not given water to drink. He's not given water to wash himself. There is no water. Slowly, he has no one to speak his language to. Because two people who he sees, they don't know his language. He doesn't know their language. Slowly, he stops speaking. He begins to lose the ability to articulate. He can no longer form a sentence. And then 3 years later, when you see the person in the film, you realize that he's actually now probably more animal than human. Because for 3 years, he's only been with the animals. He's only interacted with them. He's only lived with them. The only living creatures he's been speaking to are the animals, the goats and the camels. So that metamorphosis is, I think, very unique to Najib's story. I don't think there has been another story said in the world where a human mind and a human body goes through that kind of a physical, physiological, mental, and emotional metamorphosis through the character arc. So that was very interesting for me.
Sir, but while doing the physical transformation, there's just a lot of star heroes and star heroines. Whenever they're putting on weight and losing weight, they're actually going through a lot of health complications. So, but what made you take the risk and take up 31 kilos, putting on weight, gaining weight, and again losing 31 kilos is no joke actually.
No, so it's not a joke.
Yeah, didn't you worry about the health complications that might arise?
Yeah, I did. See, in 2009, when Blessy sir offered me the film, I was still a very young actor. Okay. Very young actor, trying to find my space in the industry. I was doing fairly well for myself, but still I was trying to find my space in the industry. And Blessy sir was the most coveted director in Malayalam industry. He even today is. Every actor, every actress wants to do that one Blessy film at least. He's like that to us. I don't know if you've seen his other films. If you haven't, you should. Okay, you should see all his films. So at that point in time, a director known for eliciting fantastic performances from great legendary actors. Like his first film was with Mammootty, second film was with Mammootty again. Then he did films with Mohanlal sir. All of them have, in fact, even some of Mammootty sir's and Mohanlal sir's best performances are in recent history are from Blessy films. So such a filmmaker, for his dream film, for the most complex character that he has ever created or he has ever adapted, comes to a young actor and tells me, I want you to do this. So immediately I know the whole industry is jealous of me. I would be jealous of somebody who got this opportunity to do Najib. So what is the one thing that I should promise myself? That I will not let anyone see the film and say, he could have tried more. He could have put in some more effort. Either I do the film or I don't do the film. I decided to do the film. When I do something, I do it 120%. So